The Marketing Funnel Strategy Show. More leads. More sales. More predictability.
Introducing Jared Hyman, sales and marketing expert. Introducing Serena Carly, marketing and outsourcing expert.
Everyone, welcome to the Marketing and Strategy Show. Super excited for part 5 this week, where we're going to be talking about part 5 of how to produce profitable, scalable marketing campaigns on social media. As you guys are tuning in live, what I want you to do is I want you to comment below this video and just let me know where you're from. Say good day. We'd love to hear from you guys. So today's episode, this is part 5. We've gone through so much over the last couple of weeks. So we've gone through part 1 of how to really go about thinking like a marketer, which is like the first step. We just finished up at our Ultimate Business Bootcamp on the weekend, and it was a great weekend. People had some exceptional value. The things that they actually implemented on the weekend as well produced, from the email marketing campaigns, they produced 46% open rates. Got 7 inquiries per business as well, which was exceptional. So, the biggest they were saying was when they listened to part 1 and how to think like a marketer, it made a huge difference as well. So really what's important is we have a tendency to think about business wrong, and we have a tendency to think about marketing, which is very, very different to how we conduct everyday business when we're serving our clients, etc. We spoke about who is the most profitable marketplace, the actual audience. 95% of the people you market to every single day in your business are not the right audience. So how do you go about finding the right audience? We covered in part 2. Part 3, now that you know what that audience was, how do you project that message directly towards that person to attract that person as well? So you can actually attract the people that can pay you the most money for your service and they value you the most, more importantly. Then part 4 on Friday, we covered, what is the monetizational strategy that you're going to use in order to, now monetize your business moving forward, and you can basically take your business to a whole new level. What is the proper model that you should be implementing around that? So that brings me now to part 5, because, part 4 was quite big. That's like the implementational side of, your offerings and all the different types of people that you need to be marketing to and how to market to them as well, because everybody learns differently. Everybody does things differently, right? So that's why, part 4 is so important, but part 5 is now where the engine room ticks over, right? So this is the bigger picture to your business right now. And Serena, I know this is something that we're always working on as well, the engine room of the business, right? Because marketing is just attracting the attention, right? Capturing details. The engine room takes over the rest. How important is that, Serena, the engine room?
Well, we all know the engine room needs fire to keep it going and keep the train moving and everything like that. So, in our situation, our engine room, I'm the Aries, so I'm the fire, Well, I thought that sounded
Scorpio?
good.
Am I like the water? Am I like put out the fire? Is that like the water? Isn't it a water sign? I think Scorpio. So I'm like the water.
We can tide the water up really quick, not a problem anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, I think we all know, everyone has to know how important the engine room is. It's what keeps the train running, so it's what keeps your business running as well too.
Exactly, and there's one thing that keeps the business running, and that is dollar bills, y'all, right? Dollar bills. So, your business is a representation of your calendar. Your business is a representation of, the revenue that's coming in as opposed to the expenses, right? The top line, right? And the engine room, right, the first part when inquiries start to come in, that is when the engine room kicks in. Now, there's two main parts to the engine room, and every business has this part to the engine room. So we're talking conversions processes, right? Two parts to the engine room. One side of it is a manual side to it, right, which involves a person. The other side to it is automation, okay? And both of these two systems work in unison with each other. So the automation automates outcomes for you. Manual helps you accelerate the outcomes. And they both work in unison between the two. So if your business only has just a manual side to it, you'll be missing opportunities because, you know, we quite clearly realize this from studies that we shared this weekend or this weekend just gone at the Ultimate Business Bootcamp, how, you know, it takes up to 18 times to get hold of a prospect these days. 18 times, 18 shots. That's like, you know, you've got to hit somebody, call somebody 18 times plus to be able to sometimes get hold of them as a bare minimum, which is a lot of work. So if you're just using manual, right, it's a lot of work. And if you use manual, right, and you're getting 100 leads a month, that means you need to be making upwards of 1,800 calls every single month, right? Which, when you break that down, 1,800 divided by the 30-day month, you'd be making 60 calls every single day with no weekends, right? So you would need to be making every single day of the month, 60 calls as a bare minimum, which, you know, I know a lot of businesses probably struggle to make 10 to 15 calls a day, let alone 60. Our team does between 150 to 300 plus calls every single day, right? 5 days a week. And for a lot of businesses, they don't have that type of engine room in it. So, you know, the manual side you've got to have to it. Then the other side is the automation. The automation picks up and continues to follow up and continues to be able to push outcomes in your business without you having to do the manual. What does this also mean? Less time doing manual, more time serving clients, and the automation takes care of a lot of what you do. Because a lot of the time you'll make a phone call, right? Or your business will do a reach out in some way, shape or form to a new potential client or customer, right? To acquire a first time purchase, which is by all means one of the hardest things that any business can do online today, because the attention is coming from everywhere, right? And being that most businesses, 95% of the people that they speak to aren't a right fit for their service anyway, proven studies by HubSpot, one of the biggest CRMs in the world, right? And, you know, sales conversion tools in the world, right? Huge. So this is all data that they've acquired from their tens of thousands of clients, you know? So a lot of what takes your business to the next level is those two areas, automation and manual. Serena, you know, automation, right, is something that we've been doing for a very long time and we're always tweaking, right? It's a area where you can kind of tweak little things, you can get extra open rates, tweak little things, and you can start to get, you know, one extra response, right? How big is that one area, automation? Like, what's your thoughts around automation and why should people really have automation?
Well, I think one, it's a time saver, you know, so to just manually have to constantly send emails to people, follow up, even remember to follow up people at certain sort of levels. So the style of the automation that we have at the moment is just a blowout, because you can set it at any stage you can divert it depending on what people answer with or what they click on or something to a different section. So you don't have to be constantly keeping your brain focused on where 1,000 people are at. Your automation automatically does that. So to have something that, you just do what you do, what you're good at, like you with the Facebook ads. You have your funnel leading page, which, brings in leads that are interested in what you have. And then to follow up on them, you set up your email automation to keep the flow of retargeting and also building trust and relationship, with people. So you can write them to be very personalized and all that sort of stuff. And the time it, takes away from what you're doing, you don't even have to know what's happening. You don't even have to know when someone comes in. It just happens automatically, unless they're joining a Facebook group or something like that. So automation is huge. And I think a lot of people don't even realize really what automation means, even more than what I've probably said as well.
True. Because, we spoke about this, I think it was yesterday we were talking about it, or it might have been Saturday we were talking about it at the Ultimate Business Bootcamp as well, right? And we're talking about, how every business within their sales conversion process or their engine room, right, they have underutilized resources. And a lot of those underutilized resources, generally is text messages, phone numbers that they have, maybe they've got, white papers, they've got, other things like, other resources within their business. It's the email lists, all these types of things. We actually asked the question there live on Saturday, when was the last time your database heard from you? Some people said never.
Never.
Some people said, I don't remember the last time I did it.
Oh.
Some people said...
Well, somebody said, what database?
Yeah, somebody said, what database? Yeah, didn't even have a database, And, some people have been in business for years and don't even have a database, right? So you talk about underutilized resources, right? First-time customers that have gone and purchased products of theirs and they've gone off on their merry way, never heard from them again. They probably don't even know if they're in business anymore. If they were to see you online again, they're like, wow, okay, this person is still alive. So every business has the underutilized resources that they can hit up should they have any, should they have the need to acquire new clients, right? Because, part of business is if you're just going out searching for new customers every single day, if you're just going out finding new clients, new customers every single day, your business isn't really get anywhere. Because it's like JT Fox says, one of our mentors, he says, empires are built on clients, right? And that's long-term clients that pay you monthly. They pay several times a year. They love what you do. They're raving fans. That's how empires are built. And if you have to go out and every single day try and find brand new clients, you're doing things the hard way, because we all know if someone has a really, really, really good experience with you, they're 80% more likely to spend more money with you, providing they do have that really good experience. So the automation and these two areas that I'm speaking about around the manual and also the automation that's used within the engine room of your business, that's what brings and determines and moves forwards with these outcomes. We have people in our database sitting there for 2 years that we get hold of, and then we re-engage, right? And they start doing business with us now after 2 years, because now's the right time. Yet most businesses don't even do that follow-up. They don't even, put their, re-engage what they already have. And this is why we are able to really help people quite quickly to get fast results using this battle plan method, because it does all of these aspects, which is re-engage, and push business outcomes consistently through the engine room, which has a manual and an automated system within it. So if you haven't gone and seen all the first 4 episodes, you really need to jump in and see all the last 4 episodes. And that's going to really start seeing you guys exactly what you must be doing from step 1 to get to your outcomes in your business a lot faster. There was some other studies that were done by HubSpot that we shared at the Ultimate Business Bootcamp over the weekend. And one of them was companies are 72%. So 72% of companies that have 50 opportunities a month or less don't hit their revenue targets. Pretty huge. I think the numbers were 15% from 51 to 100 opportunities don't hit their targets, only 15%. And then companies that have 101 opportunities to 200 plus, only 4% of them don't hit their revenue goals. So your business must also be working through, within the engine room, automation to push your business's outcomes more effectively and do, work for you when, you are not working, right? Because we can't always work 24/7, can we? And I'm sure you all agree, we can't work 24/7. If we could, we may do, a lot of us, because it's our passion or our life work or whatever. But most of us want to have a bit of a life and do some other things. So we're not always doing that manual side that needs to be done or employing people to do that manual side. We've got to have that automation side to it as well. And it's this here, this first step within the engine room that you must have in place to be able to really automate and really start pushing these businesses' outcomes within the engine room. Because there's several different facets. There's Messenger, right? Which is huge. It's more used than iMessage and messages these days. Facebook Messenger, 1. Number 2 is text messages. There is never, ever, ever, ever an unopened text message. Never. The last one is email, right? Emails to push outcomes. And the most important outcome that your business has, or first step, is the first 7 days of your businesses actually generating new leads. The first 7 days. Most important. Once it goes on after that, the open rates go down. You're in the sea of all these other different people that are marketing to these people in their emails. So that first 7 days is so crucial for your business to push an outcome that if you're not maximizing that first 7 days, your business will go nowhere. It will really struggle, to push outcomes. And what we want for every single one of you that actually watch these lives is we want you to start doing something differently. We want you to start getting different results. People that watch our lives, they're high achievers. Our lives are actually high achievers. They're people that want to do more, be more, become more. They consider themselves to be a high achiever. So they consider themselves as someone who doesn't want to be average. And because a lot of you are here, you're watching the live stream, whether you be in one of our communities, whether you be watching us live online, wherever that is, this is exactly the things what you guys are. You don't want average. You want to do something more. You feel like you can do something more. And you're always constantly looking for ways to better yourself and become better. Because if you're not growing, you are dying. True. So we want you guys to, within step 5, to now look at what it is that you guys are doing. what is your manual process? What is your automated process? What is your manual? What is your automated process to push your business's outcomes? What does your first 7 days indoctrination process look like for a new person who's registered interest with your company? And you want to be pushing both of those aspects. Manual, automated is what it's about. Serena, have I missed anything?
Jared, you never miss anything.
Never. Ever?
Well, if you did, I'd probably miss it too, because then I wouldn't know that you hadn't missed it. Something like that. I was just thinking though as well, you know, because we're working out our, this is a thought process, a thought thing, our next boot camp, and I'm wondering if you could offer something out to anyone watching this while it's available for the 2-for-1 offer.
Are we going to do that early? Are we going to do that early, are we?
Well, that's what I was thinking, because it's, you know, the early bird catches the worm, as they say. So I was just working on some stuff here, and I've actually taken a little advantage of it and already put it on the buttons.
Have you? So you've already done it, is what you're saying.
So do you need me to go and change it, or?
Well, look, if it's already there, some people might go and snag it before it's changed. Well, to give you guys a snapshot anyway, I mean, the Ultimate Business Bootcamp is going to be coming back in September, right? So I think it was 4th and 5th of September.
4th and 5th.
It's going to be huge. Pardon?
4th and 5th, yes.
4th and 5th. This one's actually going to be huge, where we've got a range of different guest speakers, which we cannot say who they are just yet, right? But they will be across running very successful businesses across health and wellness, coaching, consulting, brick and mortar businesses, right? That will be coming along and sharing exact processes, exact things that they've done to be able to go from, you know, $0 to $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month, right? On very small budgets in the beginning, right? Because I think a lot of what people say online these days is they talk about, you know, how I grew my business to X, 100 grand a month, whatever. But, you know, they talk a bit about how they had challenges at the start and all this type of stuff, but they didn't talk about what their budgets were, that they had next to nothing at the start, you know, and they don't go into depth into that sort of stuff, and it's kind of blasé a little bit, and then they start talking bigger picture, they're doing $1 million, whatever. So a lot of what we want to share at the Ultimate Business Bootcamp is we want to really, I guess, get rid of a lot of all the BS and start giving you guys some more actionable stuff with a lot of the keynote speakers that come in. And the keynote speakers, I mean, they've got nothing to sell at this event or anything like that. It's just it's an event to be able to add as much value to everybody as possible that comes, and more importantly, be able to implement something on the weekend as well. So it'll be on the 4th and the 5th of September. You don't want to miss it. You know, jump on the link, and which is in the comments. I think Serena's put extras on it as a little bonus, which, you know, I'll probably end up changing. So early bird tickets are only $99 for that. So you guys can jump on and grab access to that. It's only $99 US, because we're actually going to be spreading this one across, you know, we have people from the UK, we have people from, you know, different parts of overseas, across the Netherlands, Europe, all that type of stuff, right down to New Zealand, Australia as well. We'll have some people from the US. So it's going to be quite a big event, and, you know, get in nice and early, grab yourself a ticket, take a friend as well, and they can attend with you as well, because Serena's already done that on the button. So you can take a friend for free. Is that what you said, Serena?
Yes, a friend or business friend or whatever. I'm just finishing off the adjustment of that, so that I was just checking with you first. I didn't I didn't do all of them,
so you-
but now you've agreed, I'm going to fix all of them up.
Oh, so you dumped it on me like you'd already done it, and then
Yeah.
we kind of had to do it, and you just finished it off. So you closed me on that well.
I've just finished it now.
So you closed me on that one well, didn't you?
I'm learning how to be a closer, yeah.
You got to watch out, guys. Serena is turning into a master closer. The more she hangs around, she's becoming better and better and better. So, as you can see, she closed me really, really well on that one. It was a bit of a sneaky one, but you guys can grab access to it. Tickets are $99. Early bird, $99 too, where you can bring someone for free as well. So we will be changing the prices.
I just want to put in my view of that because, I think I sort of come in from a different fucking $99. This is for a full weekend, 2 pretty much half days. We put the time in so it covers from one continent to the other. Sorry, America, you miss out because it's your early morning, but, we can't quite fit everybody in. But, we've got London and Amsterdam and New Zealand and Australia all across that span able to come just for $99.
Norway, Netherlands.
Somebody, a business friend, so that even makes it like 49.99999 or something like that to get the amount. I mean, we've just done a weekend, so I've seen the information that goes out. I've heard the results from the people who were there, like they were just blown away, amazing. In fact, I'm going to clip some of those because it's all on video, so I'm going to clip some of the comments from the people that were there because, they were blown away. So, I don't think when you say it exactly, you give you say the event, but I want to say the excitement and the magnitude of what that event represents is more so what people should be hearing as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does. And Sue, who one of our clients came along to the event as well, got some incredible results implementing some of the stuff over the weekend. So we'll share that with you guys, that clip really, really soon too, because the results that she got was phenomenal from the event, some of the stuff that we like to implement. So we want to challenge you guys at the event as well when you do come. So make sure you grab a ticket at $99, bring a friend. You guys just split the ticket down in half.
She took action straight away, and that action resulted in, was it 4 or 7 leads?
7 leads.
7 leads, yeah.
Yeah, same day she implemented it as well. Same day.
Fantastical.
So this is the same thing that we're talking about. 7 leads, same day she implemented that exact system and challenge that we gave to the group, right? So, there's a lot more potential to do a lot more than that as well. You could do a lot more as well. You could be the record holder at the next event. Who knows? So jump on the link. The link's just in the comments. You can get access to that. Serena's just put that in. jaredharmon.com/bootcamp. Jump in, grab access to it. Early bird tickets on sale now. Right? Woo! I feel like one of those, all those TV commercials and stuff, like early bird tickets are on sale now. Don't miss out.
Well, it's true. It's I don't. Are you going to actually put it up when it gets a bit closer, or what's the go?
Well, put it up. Yeah, we're definitely putting it up. 100 tickets at $99. That's it. Then we'll go up to 127. I'm mapped out.
Oh, you've put a quota on it now. Okay.
Yeah, 100 only.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, it's worth a lot more than that. Should be charging $2,000 minimum.
Message to us then, so they get first action.
That's it. Awesome work, everybody. Thank you so much for coming and tuning into the Marketing Funnels and Strategy Show today.
One more thing. Sorry. Remember, if you don't fight for your freedom, nobody else will. So get out there, take action, and make it happen. And you will receive everything your heart's desire plus more.
So close. But that's like the Serena version. Love
I thought I wrote it was yours.
Virtual high five, everybody. Have a fantastic week. We will see you Friday on the Marketing Funnels and Strategy Show. We have part 6. Make sure you don't miss part 6. It's going to be huge because we are now talking the bigger picture to everything. And we're going to be, okay, now what is it? How do you get the money in the account from the campaign? How do you do that, right? This is what we're going to be doing coming into the next couple of episodes. Friday and Monday are the final 2 episodes of this. Actually, Friday, Monday, and next Friday, the last episodes, right? There's only 8 parts to this series. So make sure you tune in on Friday for the Marketing Funnels and Strategy Show. And like Serena said, just remember this one thing. If you do not fight for your own freedom, absolutely nobody else will. So every single day you must get out there. Every single day you must take action. Every single day you must make it happen. Remember to be the warrior. I'll see you guys Friday. Take it easy. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.